Good afternoon, Indonesia. It's a sunny day on Friday afternoon, the 8th of October, 2020. This is Salma Aziza, serving you the hottest and updated news in VOI, Voice of Iraq. And the highlight of today's news is COVID-19 repercussion on Indonesia's poverty rate. COVID-19, or known as the coronavirus disease pandemic, has major impact in today's society. The virus and disease were first detected in Wuhan, China, has led to an outbreak across the globe, including Indonesia. The COVID-19 pandemic has not only caused a health crisis, but also impacted the global economy. Economies all over the world are either in recession or preparing for one. The economic impact is predicted to be large, and millions of people will be pushed into poverty. Poverty is always a critical topic, especially in an emerging market like Indonesia, where poverty has always been a problem. Indonesia is a middle-income country that has been experiencing prosperous economic growth over the past 50 years. Still, today, there are nearly 25 millions of Indonesians, which is 9.22% of the population, who live under the national poverty line. Unfortunately, Statistics Indonesia, or BPS, announced that approximately 1.63 millions of Indonesians fell into poverty in March compared with September last year, as the COVID-19 pandemic took its toll on the poor across the nation. According to Smeru Research Institute, under the best scenario COVID-19 impact on Indonesia's economy, it will increase from 9.2% in September 2019 to 9.7% by the end of 2020. This means that 1.3 million more people will be pushed into poverty. Meanwhile, under the worst-case scenario, 19.7 million people will become poor. As Indonesia is ready to enter economic recession, it is unlikely to have a global economic growth for the rest of 2020. Due to economical problems, many companies laid their workers off, resulting job losses and unemployment rate to increase. In April alone, Indonesian Hotel and Restaurant Association data show that 1,642 hotels were temporarily closed. Meanwhile, Tourism Ministry data showed that more than 1.7 million workers in the sector has been affected by the COVID-19 outbreak. By the end of March 2020, the government had already introduced measures to alleviate the impact of COVID-19 on the economy. In a bid to prevent the poverty rate from rising further and safeguarding the social welfare of community members bearing the major brunt of the COVID-19 pandemic, the government has been applying various social safety and mitigation programs. The government has provided targeted beneficiaries with conditional cash transfers, staple food programs, national health insurance program, and village cash transfers, in addition to waiving the minimum electricity fees. Given that much of the outbreak impacts on poverty occurs through workers losing their jobs and incomes, an effective way to stop poverty from increasing is to prevent workers from being laid off in the first place. One way to do this is by providing a wage subsidy to help companies pay wages, at least partially. That's all the news for now. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm Salma Aziza. Until next time, have a nice day.